not know what's going on? I have absolutely no idea. It just went off again. It did it again. I'm thinking, I wonder if he didn't. I know he paid the bill. I shouldn't say that. Okay. Hello. I don't know why it keeps cutting off. It's kind of irritating, isn't it? Not kind of. It is irritating. The I just do not get it. Why would it keep doing this? Okay, well that's not me. Well, I think that in lieu of the fact that this is just doing all this weird stuff tonight, you'd think maybe my husband didn't pay the cable bill or internet bill or whatever it's called. But he did. He's kind of a stickler for that. The reason being because he don't want to miss no Michigan football. And that's the truth. It's like he got this, I can't figure out how to do it on the TV right now. He got this thing about we had YouTube. Hey, Joy. I don't know why I keep getting booted off or what have you, but anyway, he got this thing, and so I don't know. We had YouTube TV, but now we're not gonna have YouTube TV anymore because they took off. Hey, stink bug. They took off something. Anyway, we're gonna have Hulu. I don't know. I think he just likes to keep me confused. To be quite honest, I think he likes to keep me confused so that I can't ever find my channels. That's what I think. That's just my own personal opinion. But joke's on him because I'll figure it out. Now, Mama, that might be another story. It takes her a little longer to figure out the remote than it does me.
If I can't watch Father Brown while y'all gone, I'm gonna be pissed.
See, we have the Amazon Prime, and Lord, we have to have the Amazon Prime. And we do have the Peacock, but we have on the Amazon Prime one, we have the PBS, and it's the British something or other.
Right.
You got that right, stink bug. Because this is the thing. It's taken her a year to figure out how to get to her shows on there anyway. So yeah, when he starts messing with this stuff, it just drives us bonkers. But she watches her Father Brown, which I hate to be the one to tell her this, but I'm gonna tell her anyway. She's about to run out of those.
Well, I'll find something else.
And so, she likes like the Agatha Christie and murder mystery stuff. I tell you what they've been watching, and it is kind of cute. Matlock. Now, not like Matlock like Andy Griffith Matlock, but the new Matlock. And they seem to really like it, and it does seem good. So yeah, but okay. So I have a question for y'all. I just thought about this because I just looked out the corner of my eye. I looked and I saw a picture that is of my daughter with Santa Claus. Probably, oh God, 20 something years ago. Oh, I gotta fix my foot. Anyway, where does Santa Claus, if we don't got no malls no more, where does Santa Claus see the little children?
It's true.
I don't know. That gonna ponder me. Stinkbug, what kind of cookies did you make? What are y'all's favorite cookies? My favorite cookie of all is a shortbread. That's my personal favorite cookie. Um, Now, not to say I don't like chocolate chip, I do, but yeah. Um, we talked about this the other day. Stinkbug, you were not here at that time, but I okay. Stinkbug doesn't know all these things. Um, what you mean? You got two types of shortbread. I like the ones that are kind of crisp.
Hmm.
Well, now how's the other live still running? Okay, I'm totally, completely
Somebody's
perplexed.
turned into a man.
No, that would be I had to take a bath with Emma at that point. Um. Oh, okay. Is that who you work for? Is Adams Foods? I don't understand the YouTube whole thing, to be quite honest, but y'all have probably figured that out. Well, it's gonna have to. Oh, okay. You're Adams Foods. Well, now I got to write that down. You know I'm not gonna remember it on the top of my head. Let me write it down in my phone, 'cause I won't remember. Heavens to Betsy. All right. There we go. Now you're in my phone. Oh, you don't tell a lot of people, but you're going to put it on the internet? Mm-hmm.
Nepotism.
Oh, nepotism. Yes, that's what Mama said. Joy, how can you monitor all this stuff at one time? Y'all are much better than I am. I can't do all that. I'm a. Oh, you're famous for cornmeal. Okay.
Ooh.
We like
Southern.
we like cornbread.
My favorite food.
Nepotism is
Thanksgiving
if
is
you own the
cornbread
company and she didn't mean it bad.
dressing. Not that.
She didn't.
It's hiring family.
It's when you hire family over hiring anybody else, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. Only if the family is like can't do the work. If you hire Uncle Fred and Uncle Fred can't run the forklift, but that's his job is to run the forklift,
and
he's just getting money off the company, but he can't really drive the forklift, that would be nepotism. Well, I figured you probably did. You sound like you've got some education.
I may smack him one.
Uh-oh. Mama's gonna smack you. Ooh. But cornmeal. Now, do you do like the mixes? Like fish fry mixes and stuff like that, or just straight cornmeal?
Aw, that's sweet.
That's good. That's good that you work for your money. And it's definitely good that you help your grandparents. The thing to me is we live in a society where unfortunately you have a lot of children who get to be in the employ of their family, and they really don't ever do any of the work. And that's the part that, because that's where she worked, and it had some issues with that sometimes. So that's why she gets her dander up. But when you are a hard worker, and it don't matter what company you work for, if you work and you do the work that you've been hired to do, you're good. You're golden. Okay, when you're asking Nicole, is it my service or hers? Are you talking about mine? Because mine's the one that I think went out.
he's doing a good job for them.
Well, see, then Stinkbug, you're being a good employee, but
And a good
beyond that, you're
grandson.
being a good grandson, and that is the most prized thing, is that you are helping to facilitate your family's legacy by doing a good job and helping your family and your company. That's those are pluses. You get little stars for those. Oh, they had Halloween costumes. That's precious. We did not dress up for Halloween. In fact, we didn't even get a trick or treater this year. Now, I say we didn't get a trick or treater. It was on purpose. We did not turn on the light. I had candy in case we did get a trick or treater. But this is the thing. If y'all have seen Max, he has a hissy fit when somebody comes to that front door. And he jumps and he just has a hissy fit. Oh, see, that Mrs. Claus, now you're speaking my language, Stinkbug. Now you're speaking my language. That's sweet that they dress up, though. That's very sweet. Did y'all have a big parties for your employees for Christmas, and that's why they do they dress up for that? See, the company my husband works for, they have a picnic on once a month, and it's catered and everything. And I think that's a nice thing, you know. Now, the company my mama worked for, they just would take everybody out that worked in the office. They took everybody out for a holiday meal, and then they would bring in for the facility itself. They would bring in stuff for a party. Oh, okay, that's nice. 20 people. See, 20 people is a nice it's a nice size. I can cook for 20 people without blinking an eye. Oh, how nice. That's so nice that you did that, Stinkbug. A live stream for for everybody to see. That's very kind. That's very nice. I hope your cousins appreciate that.
Not cooking.
You're not going to cook for 20 people? Well, I'll tell you a little secret, Stinkbug. When I did have a job, that's what my job was. Well, now I wouldn't. See, now I have cooked for churches and stuff, and I've done it without getting paid, and I've done it getting paid. It's much better when you're getting paid.
The food ain't no better, but...
Now, the food's pretty much the same, and two, it depends. When you gonna cook for a large number of people, and people start getting picky and start requesting, like a la carte, I'm not a short order cook. I'm a mass amount of people cook, but I'm not a short order cook. It's like I could easily cook for a wedding, because you get, there's a choice of 2 entrees. Okay, something like that. But no, I'm not gonna be like, okay, well, use an order of 15 and items, and you can pick out anything you want. No, that's too much work.
Order up ain't happening.
No, that's just too much work. Yeah, 10 to 15 is not a bad number at all. And we have a huge family, but they don't live here. They all live in North Florida. So when we do get together with them, I don't know why it keeps doing that. But anyway, back to what I was saying is that I can cook for a lot of people, but I don't. And when we do get together as a huge family, we do like a potluck. It's everybody brings stuff, because that's a whole lot easier. See, I don't know what's going on with I'm streaming from my tablet, and I'm not sure. I'm thinking maybe something's going on with that. Oh, I love a big plate. When we go to like the family reunion, I want that big platter,
Platter.
you know? And I kind of like the one that's got the dividers in it because that way it's not that I don't care if the food touches or not, but I like to keep it in categories on my plate. Um, what's y'all's favorite dessert? So I'll cook for any of y'all if you want me to cook for you. I don't have. Hello, Merit Shades. I don't have a problem in the world. Okay, see, and you don't have to be autistic to like dividers. It's just one of those things. Now I can eat it all piled up on the plate. Oh, cheesecake. Do you like a topping on your cheesecake, Joy, or just a straight like a New York cheesecake? See, I had one that was a caramel and chocolate topping on it. That was a very tasty cheesecake. Um, Ice cream, you know, one of my favorite ice creams is a holiday ice cream, and it's the peppermint stick ice cream. I like that. Do you make a cheesecake, a traditional cheesecake, or do you buy one? Cheesecake is one of those things where it's like, okay, I can just go to Costco or Sam's and get a pretty darn good one. I don't have to go to all the trouble to make it. Well, I agree that I like a nice New York cheesecake. But the other thing is I love chocolate cake with chocolate frosting. Those are delicious. Well, I think that I also really like a pecan or pecan pie. That's one of my favorites. Uh, I don't eat them anymore, but they are my favorites. See, Nicole, my son when he was little, he did not want his food to touch. Uh, he didn't eat that much variety, to be quite honest. Yes, she does like. See, she's reading the comments on the TV. Well, I will tell you, Nicole, you've not missed anything overly exciting. I mean, other than the fact that uh, we all like cheesecake. That's what we could do. We could have cheesecake on our live stream.
And I'm reading too, Stink Bug.
Yes, Stink Bug. She's jiggy with it. Yeah, she's in fact she's reading her book on her Kindle and trying to keep up with the stream. But you know, my stream is pretty slow compared to some of these people because there are people who, you know, it's like choo 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 choo. I can't keep up with them. I don't know how the person keeps up with them either. I mean, it can be enjoyable. There was a man I was watching earlier today, and he had these troll people that were on there, and they were horrible. But he was engaging with them, and he was arguing with them, and he was fussing with them, and I thought, you need to just shut that down. That's just ridiculous. I just, no. Now, wouldn't you have a tummy ache if you ate a whole cheesecake? I think. Now, okay, here's the other thing. with the cheesecake that we're gonna have, we've got to pick out a beverage. What beverage do you all like to have with your cheesecake?
Coffee.
Mother wants coffee with hers. I don't drink coffee in the evening because it'll keep me awake, unless it's decaf. Oh, okay, thank you, Joy. I will do that. If I can figure out how to do it, I will do that. If I'll take it to my son, he knows how to do it. Okay, so Joy, you like the coffee?
Friends want
Okay,
wine.
friends, you want coffee too? Y'all some coffee people for at night.
Friends want wine.
I think I don't. Oh, okay, red wine. Do you have a specific type of red wine you like? Stinkbug. Now, okay, when you say that you drink tea, being that you're from Alabama, I'm assuming that you're talking about a glass of sweet tea. Maybe. My son drinks coffee, but he drinks coffee like going through Dunkin' Donuts and getting iced coffee. Okay, herbal tea. Now my daughter, she's into the herbal teas. Now, Mama likes them too, and I like some of them. Some of them are kind of questionable, but there's a blueberry one. Ooh, it's delicious. But my son, he can put away some sweet tea. And my grandbaby can put away some sweet tea too. Kim, hello, honey, how are you today? Okay, yes. Well, I do a lot of, we have a lot of medicinal teas and herbs that we use to try to keep us healthy here in our house. Okay, and the green teas, I generally mix my green tea with some type of the traditional, tea, black tea, I believe they're called. I have a tea tree or tea bush, uh, but I haven't yet harvested from it. I just wanted to grow it to see if I could because, if Armageddon hit and we had to do without tea, I want to make sure I had some tea. I also have a coffee tree, but it didn't do very well.
Kimberly's.
It didn't do very well at all. Mom was over here telling me again. I done said hey to Kim. See, she don't keep up. She don't keep up with what I say.
I
This
read
is
a book too.
this is the thing. My mama has taken on male qualities. I have noticed this. And I think it comes with age. Because the things like being able to tune people out, she can do that. Only catching part of the conversation, she can do that. Kind of that selective hearing. Yep, she's accomplished. Yep. Well, Joy, see, I don't have selective hearing. Well, my husband mumbles, I'll be quite honest. When he talks, he mumbles. And he either, or he says something really fast, and it's like, okay, what, excuse me? Excuse me? What did you say? And my friends will say, what did he say? All the time. Because he either talks too fast or he's mumbling. Or he's doing both. Bless his heart. So, yeah. Yep. But, I think for the most part, it's a man thing. That selective hearing. Not slamming on men, love men, they're fabulous, they're wonderful, but I think they do. So, All right. I believe I've kept y'all on here and a number of times. Far too much. I'm gonna turn that. I'm gonna try. I'll have to take it into my son, and he'll roll his eyes at me because I'm not technically savvy. Uh, and I got to go look at your cornbread and do all that fun stuff. I appreciate you all. Joy, have a great night. Nicole, if you're still here. Stinkbug, if you're still here. Y'all all have a great night. Stinkbug, I hope you can get some sleep. Try your moon brew. I mean, it works real well for me. Um, but yep, I got the grand tomorrow, so I may go on live if I'm sitting in the parking lot. But I don't know if I have to pick her up tomorrow or not, or Daddy will let me know. So, Kim, you have a great night. I will talk to you all later. Again, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Put it on your calendar. Come see us. Talk to us. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.